Hi Libra, this is Angel Aura Divination, and I'm here to give the sign of Libra their end of June 2021 spiritual tarot and oracle reading. This is going to be a message from your guides where I use the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations, which is an oracle deck based on the different branches of the Kabbalistic Tree of Life and also some angelic concepts mixed in to have personifications for you. And so this is really just going to be a deck that I use for, here it is, it's just going to be a deck that I use for understanding who your guides are, what they're about, what they might be presenting to you, and also some of the energies they might exude when dealing with you. I'm not going to use it for the purposes of the true oracle. And then I'm also going to be using the Herbal Tarot for the main part of the message. Both of these links will be put down below. This is the same format that I did this last series of readings, just like this in. I know it's the last day of June. I mean, time doesn't exist. Time does not exist to me. Like, it's a thing, and I know it's a thing, and time is a big part of being a human. But to me, it's kind of like, sometimes I kind of think to myself, like, this isn't really a big deal. I was going to post these at the end of June, but I'm getting them out on the last day of June, literally, just so that I can say end of June in the title. It's a little egoic, but I'm okay with that, because I'm a human, and I have an ego, right? So let's get your cards out. I already prayed over the cards before I started this video, just because I do want to keep this kind of short. Okay, so this guide does want to keep a little sense of anonymity. We have Raziel, the Angel of Mysteries, here for you. We also have Malkuth, which is the representation of the base, the bottom part of the tree, the ground in which the tree grows from. These cards are an indication that your guide is very grounded. This guide helps you connect to your root chakra. This guide is very grounded and also very etheric. At the same time, they have a sense of mystery around them. So you might connect with your ancestors, but you connect with your idea of your ancestors as opposed to, you know, actually seeing them around you or feeling them around you or even really being able to acknowledge their presence and things like that. If this was a deity or another kind of higher being or another kind of higher power, this guide is very grounding. They possibly look into the future, but they have like hidden ancient knowledge, secret knowledge, something like that on their energy as well. They might even wear a cloak or have wings or something like that. But again, they're not going to give you the exact details of their presence when they are around you, because they're not necessarily here for you to show that part of themselves to you, if that makes sense. Let's get some more cards out from the tarot. What else do you have to say for the Libra collective? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. They're saying that they see you kind of lacking the funds and lacking the resources right now to be able to be prosperous, and they want to help you with that. So they are trying to ground you in the reality that you're in right now, Libra. They are trying to help you with finances, but not in the way where they're bringing finances or prosperity or abundance to you, but it's more about they want to allow you to bring that in for yourself by putting you in a very grounded state, in a very grounded reality. We have the Eight of Cups, where you can walk away from situations that do not serve you. They're saying abusive relationships or toxic relationships. If you're going through abuse, I just want to say that I'm sorry to hear about it. You do deserve better, and you can get out. Just look for your own resources, please. It's the best thing for you, I'm sure. You know, and everybody's situation is different, so I'm not going to speak on it. But we also have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This did come out for some other of the readings. These have been kind of like a repeating pattern. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, is really kind of saying to me, though, that you need to kind of study up on how to make better money, how to save your money, how to do better, make better financial decisions, and they're trying to lead you to the information you need to actually have that. They're also saying, though, that with the Knight of Wands, that you might be making some irrational decisions right now that wouldn't actually serve you in the long run, but that are very bright and flashy. It's the energy of not all that glitters is gold, but you're not actually heeding that warning, and they want to tell you about that. They're trying to slow you down and get you to think about some of the decisions you're making in this energy. We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you are moving very quickly in the energy. They do want you to make fast-paced decisions. They're not trying to slow you down like that, but they are trying to get you to really use your logic when it comes to making better decisions for yourself, just overall. And the Four of Cups is a representation of you really needing to kind of count your pennies, count your they said cut your losses and count your blessings. You know, there's a lot of good things happening for you in this life, and if you make a lot of decisions out of the state of lack, then you're going to eventually find yourself in that lack again, because it's like what you vibrate is also what you attract. The energy that you vibrate on is also what you attract, right? You're going to be in that energy if you continue to make decisions out of fear. You continue to run away from your problems. You continue to push yourself into positions where you make irrational decisions. You're going to be forced to make more irrational decisions. I don't know who posted it. I saw a clip of Snoop Dogg on Instagram earlier, and he was talking about how finding his life partner, right? And he was saying, if you get into a relationship with somebody, you know, that's a one-night stand, let's just say, because I'm just kind of paraphrasing. If you get into a relationship with somebody who's a one-night stand, or just because you're attracted to them, just because of the passion, it's going to end just as quickly and just as hot and heavy, just as fast or whatever as it was when it started. I don't remember what that was. It was just a little clip. So that's the same energy though for you, where you come into your life, or you make decisions because of you're afraid of the outcome. If you don't go for the things that you want, you're going to eventually have to make the decision and face your fear at some point, especially in this life, especially if you're on this spiritual path. They said on the spiritual path with us. So this could be a group of deities, or a group of, not necessarily deities. I work with deities. It could be a group of guides for you. The next card out that we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, and so this is confirmation that this is a group of guides here for you. This could be, you know, but obviously all these readings, since they are collective readings, they're all going to be like that. But this guide is saying that they do have like morsels of knowledge, food for thought for you. So let's get some more cards out for that. What else do you have to tell the Libra Collective? They said just these two cards. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're waiting for something. Oh, what's on the bottom of the deck? We have the Two of Pentacles. You're waiting for a decision that you've made to come back into you. You're waiting for a situation to come back through for you, something that you put your own energy in. It's kind of like these decisions that you've been making. Oh, they're even saying that because you, you know, because you've been in this energy of, and I hate this style of reading, but I like that these like your guides, the guides kind of push that kind of stuff where they're like, because you did this, this is happening for you. Because you do this, this is what's going to happen. I don't like that because it's a little fear-mongering, but I'm going to say it. Because you have planted seeds and you basically did not really think about the actions that you're going to take, or the actions that you've taken, the karma for you is that you're going to be put into a position where you're going to have to face the conflict. They said face the music. You're going to have to face the conflict. You're going to have to deal with the problems that you've manifested based on the situations that you've created for yourself, even if you didn't want them, or even if you thought they were going to be prosperous in the moment. Ultimately, they're not. And well, some of them are not, and you're going to have to be the one to deal with that problem when it comes, because you know the guides are just here to help you. They can't actually eradicate any of your problems for you. They can give you their energy to help you do that, though. I see the light behind me flashing. I think it's because of the I think it's because of the I always think it's because of the focus, but then you know now it's playing with me, right? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, we have a card that's flipped over, and this is okay. This is the Two of Pentacles that I was talking about. And I think it's because you make decisions without thinking logically, or you don't necessarily weigh out the pros and cons of the situations before you enter them or before you exit them. It's kind of like you don't want to be in a position where you're uncomfortable, they're saying. And so because you don't want to be uncomfortable, we're going to make you uncomfortable by making you by forcing you. And this is not just your guides doing this, it's also kind of you. Because it's about accountability, right? They're kind of forcing you to be put in those uncomfortable positions to where you have to deal with the conflict, where you have to deal with the internalized, they said, phobias. So it's kind of like you have these irrational decisions that you're making, and they're going to make it abundantly obvious to you that you're going to have to deal with the stuff that you are avoiding by trying to run away from your problems. And that's all I have. They actually just cleared the room. Like I was going to keep going, but it's gone. So if you like this reading, leave a like in this video, please. Leave a star emoji if you got to this part of the reading. I really appreciate seeing it. Let me know in the comments how this reading resonated for you as well, Libra. And subscribe for more content like this and like the other videos that I've been posting. Goodbye.